Learn English Podcast.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it, how these tiny, almost invisible words in English just completely change everything.
They really can, like little signposts in a sentence.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into these English grammar articles. We'll cover A and even that slightly strange one, the zero article.
Right, the deliberate omission.
Yeah. Our goal here is really to give you a kind of shortcut to understanding why they're so crucial, and maybe uncover a few surprising things along the way.
Sounds good. They're fundamental for clarity.
Let's start with a quick example, one that I think really nails the point. Think about, I want an apple versus I want the apple.
Ah, yes. Classic example.
It's such a small shift word-wise, but the meaning just jumps, right? An apple is, well, any old apple.
Anyone will do, non-specific.
But the apple, instantly, we're talking about a specific one. Maybe the one on the table or the one we talked about earlier.
Precisely. And that's the core function of the definite article. It signals specificity. It assumes you, the listener, know which one.
So it could be unique globally, like the sun.
Exactly. Or unique just in our current situation, like the bathroom in the house you're in.
Okay.
And we also use it to refer back, I saw a dog, then later the dog was sleeping. We're confirming it's the same dog.
Right, establishing that shared knowledge. So if the zooms in, then a and the indefinite articles, they kind of zoom out. They introduce something general.
That's a good way to put it. They signal one of many, something not specific yet, or being mentioned for the first time.
Okay, but then the tricky part, the bit where people often get tripped up, is choosing between a and an.
Ah, yes. And the key thing here, which sometimes surprises people, is that it's all about the sound of the next word, not the letter it starts with.
Okay, explain that.
Well, take university. Starts with the letter U, a vowel, but the sound is U, which is actually a consonant sound, so it's a university.
Ah, I see.
But then think of hour. Starts with H, a consonant letter, but the H is silent. The first sound is a vowel sound, ow, a-air. So it has to be an hour.
It's purely phonetic then.
Purely phonetic. It smooths the flow of speech.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what about this zero article? You mentioned deliberate omission. It sounds, well, like a mistake someone might make.
Hey, it can seem that way at first, but no, it's a very real, very active grammatical choice. It's not an error. It's signaling something different.
Different how?
It usually signals generality or abstractness. Think about big concepts. You say, love is important, not the love is important, unless you mean specific love.
Right, talking about the concept itself.
Exactly, or with plural nouns when you mean all of them, or in general, like dogs are friendly, talking about dogs as a category.
Not the dogs are friendly, unless we mean specific dogs we know.
Precisely. Omitting the article gives the noun that general, abstract quality. It's quite powerful when you notice it.
So really, for you listening, articles are about precision, aren't they? They help avoid confusion.
Absolutely. Clarity is key. And this ties into countable and uncountable nouns, too.
Ah, good point. Like, you can count apples, 1 apple, 2 apples, but you can't really count water itself.
Right, so you'd say water is essential, zero article for the general substance. But if you mean a specific bit of it.
The water in this glass is cold, using the to specify.
Exactly. You wouldn't say a water, generally. Maybe a glass of water or some water.
Which brings us to common mistakes, right? Saying a water is a classic one.
It is. Another common one is overusing the, especially with general plurals. Learners might say the cats are independent when they just mean cats in general.
So it should just be cats are independent.
Yes, using the zero article for that general statement about the species.
It's fascinating, too, how usage can vary slightly. You mentioned cultural hints.
Oh, definitely. There are subtle regional differences. For instance, in British English, you often hear she's in hospital, meaning she's a patient there focusing on the purpose. Whereas in American English, it's almost always she's in the hospital, focusing more on the specific building, perhaps.
That's a subtle but interesting distinction. Reflects a slightly different perspective.
It can, yeah. Tiny words, big implications sometimes.
So, wrapping up, it seems these tiny words, a, an, the, and even their absence are incredibly powerful tools.
Absolutely critical for clear, precise meaning. They manage the flow of information between speaker and listener.
They really do control how specific or general you're being.
So here's a final thought for you. Now that you're more aware of this hidden power, start listening for articles everywhere. Pay attention. What does the speaker's choice of a versus the tell you about what they assume you already know?
That's a great takeaway. It turns listening into a bit of detective work.
It does. Keep exploring that. It's a fascinating aspect of communication.